Hi, welcome to the channel if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be drawing all of these My Little Pony characters mashed together. I decided to go with all the princesses, and Discord is a princess. Do not fight me on this, because, you know, he slays. Anyways, back to the video. So this one's a little bit of a controversial topic of whether or not Sunny is a princess, because she is an alicorn at the end of the movie, but is she actually a princess? Who knows? I decided either way, I'll draw her with this group because she is technically an alicorn. So in my book, it makes her a princess. At this point, I just decided to stop mashing up colors from the ponies, like mixing them together, because it was just taking way too long to figure out what colors worked well and if they even looked good. So I decided to go with my gut and just pick colors at random. That would go good with the characters, for the most part. I'll still go back to mashing character colors every now and then. So at this point, I was deciding on whether I should add this crystally layer to all of the Flurry mashups, because she's technically a crystal pony, and because she looks so much like her mom, it would set her off from whenever I mash up her and her mom. So I decided to do that. I don't normally give characters props when I draw them. It muddles from what the character's actually doing and stuff. But for this character, I wanted her to look tired and overworked, so I gave her pencils in her hair, measuring tape in her tail, and a clipboard and a watch on her wrist, because she's overworked, tired from studying. So I wanted to play off of Luna's birthmark here, because she's one of the only characters with a birthmark in the show, and I just really enjoy the idea of characters having spots. So I think that's the only one with spots in this speed paint, but I love adding them in when I do. I apologize in advance for this character because they have human hands, and I just got really bored and was like, there's that one meme of Pinkie Pie with the hands, and I thought, you know, Sunny, being that realistic animation style, would have human hands with Discord. If you made it this far in the video, you should leave a comment of what this character reminds you of. For me, it definitely reminded me of Fluttershy when she gets butterfly wings in the one comic series. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know what comic book it is, but it's one of the ones in the series. So for this one, I decided to create 2 ponies instead of just one because I wanted to have that serious side and then I wanted to have that silly side. And I thought about just having it be 2 different personalities this pony had, but I decided on it being like twins. Even though they're not children of these characters, they're just fusions of these characters. I felt like it would be just a lot easier if these 2 characters had 2 different ponies for their fusion. If anyone has fear of bugs, I would definitely look away for the next like 30 seconds of this video. I apologize in advance for the creepiness of this pony, but I just was starting to get bored of the silly looking ponies, and I wanted to do something a little bit more creepy, a little bit more, how would you put it, gory without the gore aspect. Since in the show, Flurry Heart, ever since she was a baby, she had this extreme power, big wings and everything. And then mashing her with Celestia, I decided that I wanted her to look more like a biblically accurate angel character. So I gave her all these different eyeballs and just a whole bunch of wings, because I thought she would be this overpowered god character. This one was fairly easy, but also difficult to mash up because they're basically the same person. There's very little difference between these two characters other than their hair. Like, they both have pretty much the same cutie mark. So I had to come up with like a similar cutie mark that would combine both of them enough, but not just be the same thing. If you have a fear of spiders, I'd look away now, even though this one is super, super cute, and I love this one. This one's so adorable. It's one of my favorites. But this pony does have 8 legs and a whole bunch of different bugs mashed together, and that's just because it's Chrysalis and Discord mashed together. So she's the queen of changelings, which look a lot like bugs, and Discord is mashed together animals. On top of that, I wanted to make a little bumblebee character. So if you're afraid of multiple-legged animals, look away now. Even though I really think this character is super, super cute and is probably my second favorite apart from the spider one. Now, since I didn't add Nightmare Moon into this because technically Nightmare Moon is Luna and I wanted to keep that for a separate video idea, I decided to have this play of evil versus good in this scenario. So I had these two conjoined twin characters, even though, again, they're not parents of these fusions that I'm creating. And these fusions are not the characters' kids in any sense. I just wanted to create this like conjoined twin good versus evil character. For this character, I wanted to play off the fact that Twilight has a pet owl, and I wanted to incorporate that into this design. So because owls can basically turn their heads 360 degrees, I wanted to add a very twisted neck into this character. listen. I obviously just wanted to draw Glendale here, and I've drawn so many ponies already that I just needed a break. So stay with me here. And I feel like Discord and Celestia are just kind of like Glendale if they were mashed up. So by the way, the words say no witnesses, no crimes committed. And under her name it says, I don't know how, but she's here now. Listen, I have no reason for this. I just wanted to give her a possum tail. I wanted her to look as much as like a possum I could, so I gave her possum ears too. That's really all I can say about this one. I have no idea why I gave them possum tail and ears, but it is what it is. And also, I know I forgot to put the wings on this last character, but to be honest with you, I've drawn almost 29, maybe 30 characters, and I'm just done. I'm just done at this point. I forgot, and you know what? Maybe she doesn't need wings. Maybe she doesn't need wings. She's just that powerful. Who knows? She's like Cupid, by the way. That's her cutie mark. It's love potion.